Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. I wanted to do a simple card, a card that does not require any special dies, that you can use any kind of stamps in your stash. So I went to my go-to, Make It From Your Heart, Volume 4 from Close to My Heart, and they have lots of great sketches in here. This one is based on pattern number 14. And it's this card right here. And I thought, yeah, that's an easy one that you can do. You don't have to have any special dies. And in these books, you can see over here, you get the sketch and it gives you the dimensions of the different pieces of paper that you can easily cut up or use as a guide. For my card today, I have a card base made from some cardstock that was gifted to me, so it's part of my stash. I'm going to fold it over. I made it a top folding card base, so it opens like this. I also have some pattern paper here. So it's 5.5 inches tall by 3 inches wide. This one is 5.5 inches tall by 1 inch wide, and then this is about a 1/2 inch wide by more than 5.5 inches tall. It was as tall as it was, and I figure I can trim it off. This one I will be doing a little tearing on. The papers come from a couple of different mix-in packs. So this really pretty bright yellow paper comes from the March and April mix-in pack from this year. And then this little square paper came from the mix-in pack from January and February of this year. Let's get assembling. Grab my tape runner here. The stamp set that I'm using, you can see sitting here, is from one of the previous Make It From Your Craft with Heart. Craft with Heart. And you get an exclusive stamp set when you have the Craft with Heart card making kit. I'm going to trim this off a little bit. There we go. Now this little piece of white daisy, I am going to tear toward me. I'm just tearing a little bit on the edge, just like that. If you struggle with tearing, you can take your water brush and you can run a little bead of water along there, and the paper will tend to tear where the water was. I'm just winging it, and I'm going to run my tape runner down there just like that. And it is longer, so I'm going to put it on and trim it off. Just flip it over and follow along the edge, just like that. Next thing we need to do is stamp. Now I picked this stamp. It says, "You make me so very happy." And I'm going to use plain Jane black ink. You can tell I love this stamp pad because look at what a mess it is. The little foamy pad, I think I'll put that under here, especially when I'm doing words. It seems to help. I'm keeping it up to the top, just like that, down and up, super easy. Put that away before disaster strikes. Then I'm going to take my little micron pen and I'm going to do a little doodly line around the edge. This is pure personal preference, but I think it helps to set it off a little bit. I like it. And so we've got that like that. I can bring it up closer, just like that. And I'm going to run a little tape runner on there, and This piece is 2¼ by 2½. So this one is 2½ by 2¾ so just a little bit bigger so that it gives you a nice little border. Oh, you know what? I want to run a little bit of the black shimmer trim. This is a self-adhesive, so you just peel back the little backer on there, and I'm going to line it up with the edge, stretch it across, and then take my scissor and give it a little trimmeroo. I leave a little tail on my shimmer trim because it makes it easier to pull that backing off. Then ATG, give it a couple of things of tape runner, and you can line it up over on the edge. You can line it up a little bit in the middle. You can even flip this and go this way. You can rotate this pattern around easily. I am going to do a little bit of centering. I'm just centering here to here. Rub it in place, and that's it. The last little detail, clear shimmer brush, my favorite, and I'm going to color in that little heart with the clear, just to give it a little pretty sparkly. And there you go. A super quick, very limited supply card. I think we all need to have one of these in our stash, in our arsenal of cards, so we have a quick go-to pattern. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day.